Hello, wild ones. I'm Bernadette King. Welcome to What is My Spirit Animals YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me and all the animal spirit guides on the other side. We're so happy you're here. Because you're watching this video, powerful Hawk spirit animal must be speaking to your soul. By seeking to connect more deeply with Hawk symbolism and meaning, it honors your animal allies. In return, the Hawk spirit, totem, and power animal will often be by your side, offering support, inspiration, and love. Okay, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Then take a moment and relax. When Hawk swoops into your life, be ready for a whole new level of awareness developing in your mind and in your spirit. Hawk bears observational skills and broad perspectives on his wings. You couldn't ask for a better companion if you've been working on your overall insights. Hawk is often a messenger from angels, devas, and the divine. He signals a time in your life when you need to focus on what's ahead and prepare for a leadership role. Your global vision is a potential helpmate in this. Just as the hawk, you're ready to fly higher than ever before. It's not unusual for Hawk to inspire a time when you begin working heavily with new divination methods. Effectively, you're learning to trust your own inner guidance and psychic higher self. Don't simply brush off gut instinct as being happenstance. When Hawk is around, these moments become more and more frequent. Direct your attention to the messages you're getting and let Hawk hone your focus. In nature, Hawk is a bird of prey. This means that you're learning a lot about timing in your actions. Hawk medicine begins with observation and ends with swift, decisive, and successful movement. Don't be surprised if you find that your psychic abilities, particularly clairvoyance, are growing. One of Hawk's greatest aptitudes is their vision, but in a spiritual setting, this applies to not just the physical side of things, but supernatural seeing too. In ancient times, Hawk was associated with the soul. The Egyptians, for example, depicted the hawk spirit as a hawk that flew out of the body and reincarnated as a hawk. Notably, Horus, the sky god, also held Hawk sacred. Similarly, the Greeks associated Hawk with Jupiter, chief among all the gods. As a spirit animal, Hawk teaches awareness. The universe is trying to send you messages. It makes sense that it's vital for you to interpret the spiritual message correctly and internalize the associated lesson, right? Absolutely. But when this bird of prey presents as your spirit animal, you are now on notice that even the most ordinary of circumstances could have much deeper meanings. Hawks have the sharpest eyesight of all raptors. This symbolizes that it's time for you to pause and pay attention to, well, everything. In particular, Hawk challenges you to get a higher perspective on something that's holding you back. Until you get the big picture, you could remain stagnant. Also, some hawks hunt in groups. When Hawk shows, perhaps it's time to ask yourself about the company you keep in both your personal and professional life. What people do you currently consider part of your true soul family? In times of trouble, who would come to your aid and who would fly away in fear, leaving you suspended in midair with no ally at your flank? Hawk medicine can be a little bit of a bitter pill to swallow, as it not only asks us to consider who our real friends are, but if we are a real friend to others. Hawks often mate for life. With this, and their group hunting practices, hawks perfectly exemplify the all for one and one for all pledge. If you have Hawk as a totem animal, generally speaking, you've got a really positive outlook on life. You see the best of what's to come and are anxious to share those words of hope with others. However, you also, generally speaking, see the real truth of a person or a situation, and you really want to share that also. There are some truths humans willfully hide from themselves, and though Hawk wants to drag those truths out into the light of day, maybe your lesson in this spin around the medicine wheel might be to balance your vision with a healthy portion of sensitivity. Red-tailed Hawk symbolism and meanings are closely tied to the Kundalini and root chakra. Those with the Hawk totem animal are usually passionate, confident partners who possess a strong libido. Because of the Kundalini connection, Hawk people constantly seek higher enlightenment and devote a good deal of their lives trying to find and live their bliss. Invoke Hawk as your power animal when you feel like you're missing something that's right in front of you. Hawk is an excellent hunter, and Hawk energy can help you ferret out elusive signs, omens, messages, and even get a better perspective on jobs and relationships. Hawk can also support the quest for fresh outlooks. Those old, outmoded ways of thinking need not remain printed on your soul. Awaken to the possibilities that others miss. Fear is not an emotion that Hawk entertains, not even for a second. Hawk will swoop in on a poisonous snake and in a nanosecond tear off its poor little head. While this might be gruesome, it is in fact nature. Invoke Hawk energy as your power animal when quote-unquote poisonous people or situations threaten your safety and well-being. Obviously, tearing off their head is a metaphor and absolutely not to be taken literally. This is a metaphysical teaching. However, spiritually speaking, Hawk energy can help you learn how to communicate to show that you mean business and people should think twice before they try to harm you. Well, wild ones, that's all for this video, but don't let your bond with the Hawk spirit animal stop here. Click on the links above or below and visit whatismyspiritanimal.com to delve more deeply into the teachings of Hawk as a spirit, totem, and power animal. Do you love meeting and working with your animal spirit guides? Of course you do. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel now. Click on the subscribe button now and be part of the only channel dedicated to spirit, totem, and power animals. Also, click on the like button and leave us a comment or ask a question. We love helping you get closer to your animal allies. Until next time, stay wild!